What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Option Select Podcast, episode 174. Oh, boy.
It says 173 on the screen.
I know, I didn't change it.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter. I can change it later.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Don't tell them that it's wrong, dude. Golly, man. Just calling me out like that. Just throwing me under the bus. Man, it was a pretty crazy week this week in gaming, dude. Fucking nuts. But we'll get to that. Tell me about your week there, Kevin, Steven,
man,
Chameleon.
Where do I begin?
Oh, boy.
Let's start with Sunday night. No, just go through like each day.
In a tail.
Now, pretty slow gaming week for me, at least, I guess.
Yeah, what's up?
I played a little bit of Multiversus. Your dog life about to throw up. Oh, never mind. She's just tripping. All right. Anyway, played a little bit of Multiversus. I feel like I started playing another game. I just can't remember what game it was, so it's probably forgettable.
Mass Effect Andromeda.
No, again, uninstalled that game.
That's just gonna be like a running joke for us for forever. No, it's really good. I want to play through it, the whole thing.
I played the
2 weeks later.
Modern Warfare beta. That was about it.
I uninstalled the game.
Yeah.
Get down. You played the Modern Warfare beta?
Yeah. And Multiversus. I think that's it, bro. Like gaming wise.
How was the beta? Talk to me.
The beta's all right. Honestly, it just feels like Modern Warfare.
Nothing different?
Nothing too different. The gun system is kind of different, but the same. You still only get 5 attachments, which is kind of weird. Like, if you think about it, an actual AR, let's just take the M4, for example. I mean, you could change out the barrel, the underside of the barrel, the scope. You can add different magazines to it, different grips, different stocks, different lasers, different flashlights.
Yeah.
It's like, why limit yourself to just 5 attachments?
I don't understand why attachments are counting the barrel itself. Like,
exactly. Like, I don't know.
That shouldn't be an attachment, I don't think.
Yeah.
A grip, kind of. But like an underbarrel for sure.
For sure.
A sight, an optic, maybe a different kind of a stock or something.
Yeah, and now on this one, you can change ammo type. So let's say you got the M4 and you use the regular 5.56.
Right.
Then you could unlock like a 5.56
NATO round or some shit.
Fragile or some shit like that. It was something weird, but it's like cause bleeds effect or some shit. Okay. But then later on you could change it to like a 4.58. 458. Yeah, 458 SOCOM, which is a heavier round, slower round, but also hits harder. Like the way they changed the guns in this one, like most guns have a base platform. Again, let's take the M4. There's 20 levels to the M4. So once you max that out, that's all the attachments you get for that gun. You got a basic M4, whatever, right? But let's say at level 10, you unlock this receiver, which you can now unlock this platform of the M4, but now it's the submachine gun. So then there's 20 levels to that you can unlock, and that's the submachine gun version. Then there's one for battle rifle, same platform, M4, and you unlock it. Then there's also a way to make it a light machine gun. Again, you just unlock the receiver, and you make the gun into that. So you got the base assault rifle.
Right.
But once you max it out and start unlocking things and a little bit of grinding, you unlock the ability to convert that M4 assault rifle into a Hurricane SMG or whatever they want to call it.
Can you turn it into a fucking sniper?
There is one for like a marksman. I'm not sure if you can turn it into a sniper rifle. I didn't see that one. Huh. But again, this is only the beta. They didn't give us all the guns either. Of
course.
Like they gave us some guns to show us, but you can't get them in the beta. You can't unlock them. I think I'm like level 24 right now. Again, it's just multiplayer, and just that's my least favorite aspect, because everybody plays the multiplayer the same way. Everybody just wants a running gun. That's all they want to do. Like you can't be tactical. You can't like maneuver through the alleyways because the respawns are a bitch. Because everybody's constantly just running the map, so respawns are going crazy. And then there's the skill-based matchmaking that's involved, and every game just feels like a fucking sweat fest, dude. Like,
of course.
Like, I don't care if you load me into a lobby that's I'm gonna get my ass beat. but like at least give me the chance to load into a lobby where I could beat everybody's ass. You know?
So you're just more worried about Warzone?
Well, actually, not even Warzone. It was the new DMZ zone that they're building. It's kind of like their Escape from Tarkov version. Right. I do want to play their new Warzone because that looks cool. But the multiplayer is the only thing you can play in the beta right now.
Right. But what I'm getting at is like, if I just wanted to play Warzone, I don't even have to buy the game, right? Because that's going to be the free-to-play part of it.
I guess so. I don't know if it is or not.
Huh. Okay, I'm just thinking.
I would assume it would be free-to-play because the other one was free-to-play.
I'm just thinking out loud.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even have to buy the game.
You don't, unless you just want to play multiplayer every now and then.
I mean, the
campaign. The campaign's good.
I prefer I prefer the multiplayer aspect of the game more so than
the
Warzone. Like, I enjoy Warzone as well, but I think Fortnite does it better. I think Fortnite does it better.
From what I played of Warzone, I still think Apex does it better.
Yeah, Apex
the only thing Apex doesn't have is single player.
That's called Titanfall and Titanfall 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I'm talking about single player battle royale.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. I thought you were talking about like a single player campaign. I was like, oh yeah, it's called.
No, I'm talking about the actual map of battle royale.
I got you.
That was the only thing that Apex Legends needs.
It does need that.
Single player.
Did they
but the problem with that is you're only going to see a handful of champions or whatever.
For sure.
Because ain't nobody going to be rocking Gibraltar in that bitch, dude. You know?
No.
Like, he's good,
Lifeline?
but he's only a good... Yeah, nobody's going to rock Lifeline because there's nobody just...
Everybody will be Octane.
There's going to be a fuck ton of Octanes. You're going to see Race out the ass. The new chick, she's pretty cool. I mean, I would still just play Bloodhound. That's just me. But yeah, there were some champions that just won't see as much play.
For sure.
But I thought the same with their little arena mode or whatever. Yeah. I was like, you're going to play 3v3, small map. Like, why would you pick certain champs, you know? But yeah, here I am, logging into the game, and there's still people picking those shitty champs. And there's mode that they're useless. Like don't pick the fucking turret girl. Like, don't pick her. Like, they're not going to allow you to set up and be defensive.
Yeah. I get you.
Anyway, that's just me.
So you played Multiversus? You played some Call of Duty?
I played very little Multiversus. Once I realized who was on free rotation this week.
Who was?
Fucking Iron Giant. Oh. Yeah, fuck that, dude. I shit you not. Everybody. Out of 10 games, 8 of them had Iron Giants on my team and their team. Oh, both. Boy. It's just not fun.
Yeah. I can
because
imagine.
He eliminates half the roster. Yeah. Like, anybody that's fast, anybody that's fucking low health, he just runs through them. And everybody keeps picking Superman to be the counter to Iron Giant. And I'm like, no, dude, the counter to Iron Giant is fucking Iron Giant. Like, you know?
True.
Like, it's just the way it is. But anyway, so I played very little of him or of Multiversus this week because of him. I'm glad he's expensive. I'm glad nobody has easy access to him right now. It's just better for the game.
All right.
Yeah. But I think that was it. Again, man, I really feel like I played a game. I don't remember what game I played.
It's all right.
Holy shit, that's gonna bother me, dude.
You'll figure it out like halfway through the podcast.
Halfway through, I'm like, oh.
We'll be talking about something. Oh, that's what I was playing. I do that shit all the time.
Mass Effect Andromeda. Fuck yes.
No. What'd you watch though?
Let's see. Earlier today. I watched the new episode of Ring of Powers.
Okay.
Some Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings.
It's kind of ramping up. So I'm kind of liking it, but it's still, to me, not on the same level that is Game of Thrones.
Yeah, facts.
Like, still, Game of Thrones is like the best shit on TV right now, and I'm all for Daemon Targaryen just being an absolute fucking menace.
I love it, bro.
Like, you saw the last episode, right?
Yeah, love it.
Like, she walks in, the queen, and everybody stands, and that motherfucker's just chilling. He doesn't get up. He doesn't acknowledge this bitch. He's just like, what are they gonna do? He's already exiled me, and I just showed up to the wedding anyway. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Boy, he's got some balls on him.
He does not give a fuck. And this is after he killed his wife.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, unfortunate. He's like, what?
Unfortunate.
Holy shit,
and then
man.
he talked shit to her uncle. Yeah, that was accusing him in public.
In public.
Yeah.
And then he's like, what about my inheritance? Huh? Come again?
What was that?
Yeah, man. She was gonna get a lot of shit. We were married, therefore I get a lot of shit. The uncle's like, well, fuck me, dude. He's burning off.
I'll go visit you.
Yeah,
later.
I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, it was good
Pretty
stuff.
good. But this Sunday is the time jump. So no more young Rhaenyra or Alicent. It's two completely different actresses.
Oh, nice.
Which kind of fucking weird if you think about it.
Yeah, because they did half the show with somebody else.
No, I it's good with that, but like nobody else is getting replaced on the show other than the two women.
Well, I think King looked like he was about to die.
Oh, he looks like Gollum. Like he's
got grayscale?
No, yes, that's what that is.
I thought it was like infectious to the touch. Like if he touched anybody, that they would also get it.
Not necessarily.
And that's what I thought.
Yeah, you got to remember he's Targaryen.
Yeah,
but it affects them differently.
Where did he get grayscale from?
Yeah, nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Nope.
Because it started on his fingertips.
Yes. Started,
or his pinky finger.
They said if you watched, I think the first episode, he had that scar on his back or whatever, or the hole in his back, and they try to fix that first, and they're saying that's what somewhat caused it, or that may be the reasoning behind it.
Right.
But yeah, the cut that opened on the Iron Throne was on the fingers, and they cut the fingers off to stop it, but now it's all up his arm. You're like, God damn, dude, cut the arm. But the other dude, the other Meister, has other ways that he thinks can stop it, but they're like, oh, leech him. Like, oh my God. But again, it's in reference to later on in the show, in the Game of Thrones,
like the actual show.
An actual Game of Thrones, when they're talking about grayscale, they alluded to that dude who had a weird, insane idea of how to cure it. And
cutting it off
and all the shit. And I don't know if they're going to do it with this dude or not. But
I think he dead this episode, bro.
Yeah, motherfucker's lived another 10 years, bro. It's like a 10-year time jump or some shit.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't cutting it.
You know, that dude is fucking...
He was fouling, throwing up on the boat.
I thought he was going to die in that episode, to be honest with you.
Bro.
Yeah.
The fucking, what's his face? The beat down at the end?
Oh, Sir Kristen Cole? Yeah.
Cole,
dude,
bro?
Snap, bro. That dude... Damn, that shit
I mean, when they
good.
showed that dude's face, oh.
That shit. Can't be fucking with that dude's
Oh, yeah.
honor.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
You had a whole week.
You've had a week, motherfuckers.
If you ain't watching the show, you need to. You
Yeah.
need to be watching that.
The shit doesn't go live till what? Wednesday? No, I mean,
It goes
Wednesday,
Monday.
yeah. Monday, so.
Yeah, so the next episode's already out.
It's already been a week, bro. You've had a chance.
So, what else did you watch? Some Rings of Power.
Rings of Power, Game of Thrones. I watched Andor.
Okay, how's that?
On Disney Plus. It's 3 episodes. It's about Cassian Andor. It's pretty good. It's
I watched
refreshing.
the trailer. I watched the trailer with Alice, and I was like, "Holy shit, this looks really good."
Yeah, it's dark. It's gritty. There's not a Jedi or stormtrooper in sight, so
there were stormtroopers in the trailer.
Good to show you that there's there probably were stormtroopers, but anyway, I'm saying like there's no Jedis or Inquisitor bullshit.
Yeah.
It's like there's other aspects of the Star Wars universe
that can be shown
that don't revolve around the fucked up
Sure.
family that is the Skywalkers.
Sure.
You know? I was going to tell you to watch that Star Wars Eclipse trailer for that game.
I'll watch it after we're done.
Definitely watch it. And again, it's just a trailer, like, but it looked good. Like, holy shit, man.
Okay.
But yeah, so I watched that. I watched an episode of Deadwood. Still a phenomenal little cowboy show.
Okay.
What else did I watch? A ton of baseball. Astros just won
Yeah.
a couple minutes ago.
11 to
100.
10 in the 9th inning. That was gonna go a little bit longer than that. I thought we were gonna have.
I thought I was gonna keep
10th
going.
inning.
Fuck, bro. I think that's it, dude. I still haven't watched She-Hulk. I haven't watched Miss Marvel.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So work was okay. It is what it is. This week in gaming. Ooh. So Fortnite for sure. The new battle pass is out. I'm getting through all of that. I'm on like level 20 or so already, and it's only been like 3 days or 6 days or whatever. So far it's been pretty solid.
Yeah.
Following the quests, just trying to get the XP and whatnot, and enjoying that. And some of the skins that they got this battle pass are pretty dope. I was showing them to you earlier.
Yeah.
That Spider-Gwen costume looks
Top tier.
really good. So I just basically want to work to get that. And then maybe a few more tiers down to get her unmasked, and then leave it.
Oh yeah, leave it. Yeah.
Also, I played some more Cyberpunk yesterday and today. Just trying to get through a little bit of that. I'm trying to look for like the new stuff that they added for the Edge Runners update. So I'm like looking for an implant that I think there's an implant that you get that I need for like just straight up reflex build basically.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to find it. I think one of the Ripper docs has it. Part of the main quest, and you're not supposed to punch him in the face, which I didn't do, which I didn't know about it beforehand. Anyway, so I'm kind of glad I didn't punch him in the face, you know. So I've been playing a little bit of that here and there, just doing side quests, trying to earn cash and complete the little side stuff, and along with the main quest. I just finished Pan Am's questing with Pan Am, where we knock down the vehicle, it crashes, and like her people die or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. That's where I'm at in the game.
Okay.
Not too far in. It's maybe like 5 or 6 hours. I also played some Rogue Legacy 2, which is one of my favorite platformer roguelikes out. I was playing that one on Steam Deck. I'm chipping away at Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and just trying to get through the main story, and then move on to the DLCs and stuff. Nothing too crazy. It's like I'm not worried about. Like I'm just trying to make sure I'm like leveled enough for the zone that I'm in, and then I go in, and there's like if I can complete stuff on the way to my quest, then I'll complete it, and then if not, then I'll just complete the main quest and then move on to the next area and do the same thing over and over and over again.
No, so you're not a completionist.
I will be.
Okay.
Whenever
there's
like,
a lot of shit to do in that game.
But I'm like 60 hours in.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
so I'm like 60 hours in, and I'm maybe like 3/4 of the way through, maybe. So that's a lot. That's a lot of hours. It's a lot of empty. Like I said, it's a lot of empty space, which is. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to do in that space, but I feel like it's just you're riding horseback instead of parkour through the city type thing, which is more what I want, which is what they're doing anyway. So played a little bit of that. Been chipping away. What else have I been playing? I'm trying to look on that little list there. Nothing there. But yeah, it's been a solid. I did turn on the PlayStation. I did play a little bit of Days Gone. I downloaded it a while back.
Yeah.
And they said it had like a PS5 update, so I just started a New Game Plus with an old PS4 save that I had in the cloud. And I just got through the little intro area, and it played pretty well. So I was just checking that out. I wasn't like trying to get too deep into it. I was just trying to see like how it played, because I played through it on my PS4 Pro, and it was a little choppy. You know, it was a little choppy. So I was just checking it out on PS5, and it was smooth 60 4K the whole way through.
Yeah.
The intro and the cutscenes and everything like that. And I don't understand why that game got a bad rap, dude. That game was really good.
It sold well.
Yeah, but it's
sold,
not getting a sequel.
No, that's on Sony, dude. Like, they're weird.
Yeah.
Like, it sold, and it did so well that it exceeded all their marks that they had for that game.
Right.
Literally smashed every single mark. And then, like, even the people, not the developer, but I guess the people that worked on it behind the scenes.
Yeah.
They were like, yeah, man, we did everything they wanted us to do, and we don't get a sequel. Like, it's weird.
Yeah, but, you know, Ghost of Tsushima sells just about the same, and
it gets all the praise and accolades.
It's
weird, dude. Yeah.
It's weird, but the game is really well done and fun, and I enjoy the story and actually the open world aspect of that game, because there is danger everywhere in that game. It isn't just like I was driving to complete this mission, like one of the first missions, and this fucking freak, they call them freaks in the game, just like straight up it was getting attacked by wolves, and he stopped attacking a wolf to pull me off my bike, so I had to fight 2 or 3 wolves and fight the dang zombie.
Damn.
At the same time, I was like, oh damn, that's crazy. So
he really didn't like you.
He did not. So I was checking out a little bit of that. Nothing too crazy there. And then I played some Metroid Dread on the Switch as well. I haven't turned on my Switch in a while. Yeah. And I was like, let me hop back into it. And I started playing Dread, and I was like, why did I stop playing this game? Like, I love Metroidvanias. The game is a little bit weird on the control scheme side of it, because you have to, like, in order to aim well and shoot, you have to hold left bumper. In order to use your missiles, it's right bumper. and you have to like remember all the different buttons that do different things.
Right.
So the control scheme is a little overly complicated, I think, but all around a good game, and I just need to complete it out. So I'm working on my way. I'm just kind of like chipping away at games here and there, so I just don't get too overly bored. Because like Assassin's Creed, I'll be into it. I'm like fucking completing a bunch of stuff, and I'm like, oh, I feel so like drained after a while. I was like, oh, let me play something else. Because if I keep going with this, I'm gonna hate this game.
Yep. It's easy to get burnt out on Assassin's Creed, man.
Yeah, it's just so much.
Like I remember I played a shit ton of it, and then I didn't for like a month. Then I got back into it. I was like, okay, let me play it. Oh, it's for how good this game is. Like, holy shit, it's good.
Yeah, the combat and everything is fun.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh man, what is like? Why do I have to help this guy save his sheep from a bear? Like, why? I was like, and then I started thinking, I was like, why am I doing the side stuff? I just need to complete the fucking story.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird
I
little
got all
side
the
quests,
DLC.
dude. Yeah.
I got to do all the DLCs too. Which
you get the one where the dude had like the axe or some shit stuck in his head.
Yeah, it's right at the beginning.
Like, fuck, bro, what the fuck is this?
I don't think you're.
You're not gonna make it there,
I
friend.
don't think you're doing too good there, bud.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I played. As far as like what I watched, I started Dahmer as you were coming over, because like earlier today I was working on Alice's car with my boy Juan, aka Hiroshi. So I was hanging out with him. We were working on Alice's car, fixing the suspension, and that took us a little bit of time. So it was good to see him, good to hang out with him. I love that guy to death. He says he's not really gaming that much though. He's been playing basically Minecraft with his daughter and son and stuff.
2 kids, yeah.
Which is, he's got 3 kids, sir.
Oh yeah,
3.
Well, 2 that he games with.
Yeah. So he's been gaming with them a lot, and I was like, man, you got that 3090 last year, and it's a little overpowered for what you're doing
Minecraft,
there, huh?
bro.
He's like, yeah, but I put it with the RTX. I was like, smart. So he's like, I don't really have time to game, just work and this, and he's going to California, stuff like that for work, which is cool. They're sending him places. California. So I was hanging out with him, and then like I got home, I took a shower because I was covered. I'm covered in fucking dirt and filth, and I got tore up by mosquitoes. So I was like laying on the floor because my back was killing me, and I started watching Dahmer.
Yeah.
And I was like, this show fucking, it started off hard, bro. Like,
yeah.
Oh boy. I was getting through that first episode, and I was like, well, I hope Steven just takes a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just watching, getting a little crazy, and I didn't realize it was in the 90s for him. Like,
Dahmer, yeah.
Yeah, he started in 78 and worked all the way through 91, and then he got beat to death in prison in like 94.
God damn.
Yeah, so, oh man, it's a fucking crazy story, but so I started watching that. I watched The Last Dance this week, because whenever I want like a little bit of motivation just to do anything, I just want to watch Michael Jordan just talk shit.
The GOAT, baby, the GOAT.
The GOAT. I love watching him talk about things like that, and like other people talk about him. Oh man, it's great. And then, the Bulls were such a seminal figure in like my youth.
Yeah.
Like I had a Jordan jersey, I had, Jordan shoes. I was a big Michael Jordan fan, and that was before Instagram and Facebook.
Oh,
and all that other stuff, it was crazy how
it shows you how big basketball was.
Yeah, he's a worldwide
Everybody
phenomenon.
knows Jordan.
Everybody. Yeah. Everybody knows that symbol.
Yep.
So I watched a little bit of that. I caught up on She-Hulk. So I'm on episode 6, which is up to date, current. That show is just so much fun, dude. Yeah. So much fun. I love it.
I'm going to watch it.
It's been a blast. It's funny. It's got a lot of cameos, a lot of tie-ins. Yeah. So far, it's just been... I have nothing bad to say about the show. It's silly. It's goofy. It's good time. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. So watching that. Of course, we watched Game of Thrones Sunday. I haven't caught up on Rings of Power. I need to do that. But and then I started the first episode of Cyberpunk, the Edge Runner.
Edge Runner, yeah. I haven't started it yet.
The animation is really good, and the voice acting is really good. I have nothing bad to say about it so far. I don't know like the full story of like what's going on. It's just basically like the setup episode to introduce you to characters and stuff. But the intro sequence into that first episode, you're like, the fuck, like it's pretty dope.
Okay.
So check that one out for sure whenever you get time. Because so far on the first episode, I was like, oh, this is pretty good. But it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. I was like, I'm going to go to bed.
Yeah,
now.
it's time to go to sleep.
So, yeah, I think that's about it. Tomorrow we got D&D. That's about it, man. I got nothing. I'm probably got to cut the grass in the morning, take a shower, and then go to D&D and hang out for a little bit and do some silly shit with my my character that thinks that anybody who isn't elf is a lesser human being or a lesser being.
You're a wizard.
You're also an elf, though, so
I'm
you
an
have
elf.
no issues.
No issues.
I got no issues with you. Everybody else, on the other hand, I think they're stupid. We got a kitty cat on our team.
We got a cat, bro.
Yeah, man. But anyway, let's get into the news, my guy.
All right.
And I know you wrote down a bunch of stuff for the first time.
For the first time ever.
So let's get into it, dude. Let's talk about Tokyo Game Show first, because that was happening last week.
That was last week.
And we were gonna tell everybody everything that we learned outside of Street Fighter 6. So
yeah, outside of Street Fighter 6, outside of Tekken, which was again just a video being shown. Let's see. They showed a trailer for Star Wars Eclipse, which is a Star Wars game from Lucas, not films, Lucas Games, I guess.
I thought they got rid of that, but go on.
No, that's what it said at the beginning. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Yeah, it was just a really, really fancy trailer. It at the end is literally said not actual game footage. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. But it's just your RPG that takes place in some part of the Star Wars universe.
At some time in the Star Wars universe.
No discernible places. Not even the ships look that familiar, because, you know, whenever they show Star Wars, it's always like the same 4 or 5 ships.
Yeah.
Like, none of these ships look like normal Star Wars ships.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. And it literally, it's like a who's who of the races, though. Like the fish people, like the dude it's a trap. Admiral Akbar, like whatever he was, it showed his race. Yeah. And then it showed, obviously, C-3PO, a droid, a protocol droid.
Protocol droids.
It showed these 2 Jedis training, I guess, like on a bridge, which kind of reminded me of the Mortal Kombat bridge, which is pretty funny. Towards the end, it showed off 2 other Jedis. Again, they all had different colored lightsabers. Like the 2 at the end, one had like a yellow one. And it's just the whole time these dudes are drumming, like just going to town on these fucking drums. And then they stop and they turn around. You've seen Hellboy, right?
Yeah.
Abraham or Abe?
Yeah.
The fish dude?
Yeah.
That's what these people look like.
Really?
They were playing the drums, like their face, like amphibian, but they were out of water. And then in the middle, like they're playing the drums, and in the middle is this black ichor, and then this thing just comes out of it and just stands there and just looks around, but he's in like black ichor. And that part reminded me of Dune, the big old fat dude that was in Dune.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, again, it was just a trailer just to show it off, but no actual information other than it's an RPG.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it didn't seem like any one of those people in the trailer with the main character.
Okay.
So you might just create a character and go to town in Star Wars universe.
Sounds good to me.
Which I'm totally fine with.
Right.
They also showed the trailer for Yakuza 8, which is Yakuza is being rebranded to Like a Dragon. Right. So this one is called Like a Dragon 8.
Okay.
They don't want to go with the Yakuza name anymore for whatever reason.
Probably negative connotations.
Probably.
Maybe somebody got death threatened.
It was somebody got canceled for it. It was kind of cool how they did the trailer. Like, it's like an alleyway in Japan, and it's just you see 2 figures walking, and then you hear just Japanese voices just going on, just different. You could tell it's like 18 different people talking, but they're all saying like different one-liners, and you could tell they're like from different games or whatever. And then at the very end, the main guy from the Yakuza series and the main guy Ichiro from the Like a Dragon series, it's them 2 walking, and they just look at each other, nod, and it's like a Dragon 8. And I was like, oh, okay. So again, it's just they're rebranding. They said they're working on three different titles or 3 different games for Like a Dragon 8. Then there's Like a Dragon whatever, Like a Dragon whatever.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. All in development. It didn't show anything other than that one trailer.
I got you.
So
Fine with that.
that's pretty cool. You know,
I love that.
I
love
did
the
enjoy Like a Dragon, the other one I played. But they also said that was the one that was the most different from all the Yakuza games, and I'm like, oh.
The other ones are beat 'em ups.
Beat 'em ups, yeah. This one was cool because it was turn based.
Yeah,
which is what I enjoy. It was pretty funny. Then we got the Monster Hunter Sunbreak, Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak.
Right. The roadmap.
We got the roadmap for that. They're doing 3. They give 3 free updates this year. You got the first one like 2 or 3 months ago.
Right. Then Rise came out.
When it came out,
Sunbreak came out.
yeah. That was, I guess, the free one, I guess.
No, that's not free. So they released one before Sunbreak, then Sunbreak, and then they're going to have 2 more free updates, I believe.
Yeah.
Right?
Because the second free update is on the 29th of this month. So this Friday? Yeah, this Friday.
I like how you looked over there for a calendar.
I did. It's weird because at most of the stores, I can literally look left, and then we have a giant calendar somewhere. So I'm always constantly looking at calendars. In this update, they added layered weapons, also known as transmogs.
Right.
So if you got a badass looking 2-handed greatsword, but you want it to look like another completely different greatsword because it's aesthetically more pleasing to you,
or it matches your
outfit or whatever, you can just have it layered. So they're cool. Adding that.
Should have been in there day one, but go on.
It should. I assume all games should have transmogs day one.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed didn't have it either. I had to Google it to figure out where.
You don't have it in Cyberpunk either.
They do now.
Do they?
Yes.
Bro, the whole time I'm like a fucking giant Skittle bag running around, dude. Check out my purple hat with this bright yellow jacket
and
over my red tactical vest. Like, fuck,
and a mini skirt.
In a mini skirt. Oh, for a while I had underwear, just straight underwear. Yeah, well, no, they were like hot pants.
So the way it works now, in case you didn't know,
I did not know that. That's awesome.
Anything that you pick up, anything that you've picked up before, it gets added to your wardrobe. But you can sell the things that you don't want or dismantle them.
But it just unlocks it in the wardrobe.
It unlocks it in the wardrobe.
Yeah, no, I understand how transmogs work.
Really nice. No. I'm just
no, that's
saying,
how they all should work.
You would think that you would have to hold on to it.
No,
you don't have to hold on to it. I was like trying to test it, but you don't have to hold on to anything. You just fucking.
Yeah, no, that's a good transmog because most of the good ones out there, once you pick up the item, it just unlocks somewhere in your wardrobe.
Right.
Or in your account.
The way it works,
whatever.
The way it works for Monster Hunter though is you have to. So you have the weapon that you create, right? You create the weapon, and then you have to, if you wanted to, or I'm just going to use armor because that's how it worked before. So if you had armor, you create the armor that you want. It could be a bunch of mixed match different stuff because that's the stats that you want on it, right? In order to do the transmog though, say if I wanted this one armor set from this one monster, you would have to go kill that monster a bunch of times to earn the material to then create the transmog for every set. So it doesn't work like, you create the armor piece, and then you can just transmog it in there. You can just create the overlay on it, but you have to have a certain amount of pieces to make that overlay.
Okay. No, I mean, that makes sense for Monster Hunter.
Right.
Because it's a grindy game. The whole game is to grind monsters and kill them 80 times.
For Cyberpunk was dope. For Assassin's Creed, you have to basically just create the blacksmith in your shop, and now it has it.
Yeah. Okay.
Now it didn't have it at the beginning, but it's not like it was in Odyssey where anything that you picked up unlocks the transmog, and you just you hit a certain button on that item, and then you could just
add it,
change it however you want. It had multiple different styles and colors and stuff like that. It actually costs currency, which is nothing in Valhalla, but it's stupid. And then I have to go to one person. I have to stop what I'm doing, and go somewhere to
that's how it is in WoW, which is why I keep saying transmogs. In WoW, once you pick something up, just picking it up adds it, unlocks it.
Right. Which
is you have to go to a person, apply it to each of the different items that you want, and then you have to pay them a little fee. I mean, it's negligible on the fee. It's like, here's 2 gold. Like, cool, I'm sitting at 80 million gold.
Right.
But anyway, it's still kind of stupid that you have to go out of your way to the transmog guy.
Right. In
a major town. It doesn't have it in every town. And it's like, it's just kind of weird. Yeah, it's just weird to me.
I agree.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be that way.
So, along with the layered weapons, they announced 3 new monsters to hunt.
Ooh.
I'm just going to rattle all 3 off.
If you can actually pronounce them.
I'm gonna start with the easy one. I just said that. Flaming Espinas. I don't know what that is. Ryzen Camellios. That's pretty good. And this is gonna be the difficult one. Ready? Ready? I've watched anime. It's called the Violet Mizusune.
Okay.
Yeah, Mizusune. I know I said it correctly because anytime you see the T and the S put together, it makes the like Sasuke. But it's spelled out, and you would pronounce it Sasuke. Sasuke.
That's dope.
Yeah.
3 new monsters.
Anyway,
more monsters is always good.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're reskins of different monsters.
I know for sure the first one is because that one's in the game, but it's like a regular like color. But this one's called Violet because it looks purple now.
Right.
And I think the same is with the Camellios.
Yeah, that one's in there.
I don't know about the Espinas.
I don't know about that.
This one's called the Flaming Espinas. So I'm pretty sure there's like a different elemental
Flaming penis?
Flaming penis, yes.
All right.
Did they announce for the third free update will be sometime in late November. And that would also be more monsters.
Nice.
And then, of course, they do say on the roadmap, it showed 2023, more updates to come.
Nice.
So they're at least going into next year for
I think that's a smart move for them. I've played the hell out of Rise. I haven't gone all the way through Sunbreak yet. I think I'm like maybe a quarter of the way through it. But Rise was a solid like 60, 70 hours.
Yeah.
Of just like having fun with random people. Like, because I could have gone through the single player, but I enjoyed playing with everybody else.
It's always way more fun when you.
Yeah.
When I played Monster Hunter World, I just automatically, as soon as I land in, I'm popping off a flare. SOS indeed.
Yeah.
Like, it's bringing other people because you never know who's going to show up in your group.
Yeah.
And then you get the one dude that, whatever reason, plays the fucking instrument or whatever it was.
Yeah.
In that game, like, oh, this dude plays nothing but support. Like, sweet.
Love it.
Buffing us up, like going to town. Like,
yeah, man. I love that game. It's just way more fun with people.
Yeah.
But this one, like, you eat your food and then you could just go. What's cool about it though is you could go to like whatever rank tier you're in, and you could just go. I want to join just a random, whatever, and then you just go kill random things. Or if you want to go into like you need to hunt a specific monster. There's always somebody hunting that monster.
Yep.
So you just hop into that one if it's there and you just go. It's cool, man. I dig Monster Hunter a lot. I need to get back into it. I've got so much stuff I need to finish.
Yeah.
So many things I need to finish. And with more content updates, more people are going to keep playing. So I'm not really worried about that game falling off anytime soon.
For sure. Not going to fall off.
Nah.
Like,
it's still
that game
great.
is stupid popular, man. Like,
Really
I didn't
good.
realize how popular it wasn't until I actually started playing it. And I'm like, oh,
I get
damn. Yeah, I get it. I get it now.
I didn't play through World. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, and then like my buddy Jackal was just like teaching me like he's like, you should definitely try out all the weapons, see what you like. I ended up sticking with sword and shield, and then like at some point he fell off the game and I just kept on going.
Yeah.
And then like he got back into the game and I haven't gone back into it yet. I was like,
Nice.
I need to get back into it though. That's definitely a game I need. He like explained all the way things work and like what you're supposed to do, and I was like, oh, now I get it.
Yeah.
Like the game does not explain it.
It does
too well.
It does not do a good job of explaining certain things.
There's a lot of tutorials in there, but like, who likes to read things?
Nobody wants to play the fucking tutorials.
But
yeah, by the end of it, I was still a twin blade main, but I had moved over a little to the great sword. Even though it's slow, like it hits hard. Like, man, and again, once you play and you get the timing down on certain things, it's like, okay, I get it. And then I first started off with like the heavy bow gun, but apparently the heavy bow gun when the game first came out was stupid busted that they had to nerf the one ammo type, the slicer ammo.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, this game is easy. I just kept shooting the tails and I could literally in like 4 shots, the tail would just pop off of every monster. And they're like, oh yeah, we need to nerf this. And then once that nerf happened, I was like, yeah, now I have to actually play the game. Whack. Let me get a different weapon.
A Hannibal Burris.
I remember playing it. It was fun. Playing with Hien, David. I remember Juan was playing it. Travis played it a little bit. Rick played it a little bit.
Yeah, speaking of Juan, he told me he bought Horizon, but he hadn't played it yet because he's waiting to get a PS5.
Nice.
But he bought it on PS4, but it had the free upgrade to PS5. He's like, oh, I'm just going to wait until PS5. Until I get a PS5. I was like, I can get you one if you want one.
I don't blame him.
I was like, I can just get you one.
Also with the last bit of news from
TGS.
TGS. The Wulong demo came out last week.
Right.
You actually played a little bit of it. That was pretty cool.
It's pretty solid.
I think a lot more people realized that it came out this week because I saw a lot more people playing the demo throughout the week. Then it showed a little bit of the trailer for, or a little bit of gameplay, I should say, for The Awakener Risen. It's a low fantasy-esque RPG. It showed off mainly like this knight character you're playing, but it also showed off that you could play as an archer, like an elfin archer. Yeah, it showed like this badass-looking assassin thief dude. It showed like a male sorcerer. Mm-hmm. But again, it looked all very low fantasy, super generic. Like, if you're going to fight someone in this type of fantasy setting, it's like, okay, here's some zombies. Here's some
What's
wolves.
it called again?
It's called The Awakener Risen.
Awakener?
The Awakener Risen, yeah.
Okay.
The combat looked kind of good and fancy because you could do combos on the ground, but you could pop them up and do air combos, kind of like a mini Devil May Cry type of thing. Mm-hmm. But nothing about it stood out. Like, I feel like if this were tied to an actual IP of some sort, it would do very well, but it's not. But again, I'm not knocking the game whatsoever. You know?
I'm watching it now while you're talking.
But it was pretty good.
Okay.
But other than that, that was it from Tokyo Game Show. The main thing I was watching for was Street Fighter, and I got all that shit.
Of course.
Done,
we talked about that last week.
Yeah, exactly. And a little bit of news. Again, we talked about Modern Warfare 2. The beta's out right now.
Right. And there's open betas for everybody's next weekend?
Next weekend, yes. This weekend is for Xbox and PC. Next weekend is open beta for all platforms.
Is it going to launch with crossplay, I'm assuming?
I assume it is, yes.
Okay.
I don't think Activision Blizzard is going to not do crossplay anymore.
I'm sorry, you mean Microsoft?
Yeah, that's true. Very true.
Microsoft? Say it correctly.
And we'll always have cross-gen play things.
Oh, yeah. No, they haven't... they still haven't closed the deal, but it's getting pretty close.
It's going down.
This game... I'm looking at that Awakener Risen.
It's very generic.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Kingdoms of Amalur.
Yes. Exactly.
Like just looking at it.
Yeah, like it's very generic.
But Kingdoms of Amalur had good art because it was done by fucking McFarlane.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the combat now. Like they were doing like the little bit of world stuff, but like big open rooms with like 2 or 3 enemies.
Yeah. Nothing crazy.
A little flashy, but nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the archer chick right now. Customizable armors. That's cool.
Yeah. Obviously, customize the shit out of your character.
But
it's an RPG. I think most RPGs, you customize your character unless you're following a specific character like Link or Aloy.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, exactly. Like, why? It made no sense to have this there because Tokyo Game Show is not very big. And it's not like
not very big here.
No, even over there. Like, here, whenever they have, like, conventions and shows and shit, it's like you're having a 3-day weekend and it's all weekend, all day. Like, no, Tokyo Game Show is only available for, like, 6 hours or some shit a day.
Yeah. And then, why is there 3 characters following you around?
He might have minions, bro. I don't know. It might be like a group thing.
Oh, they have airships.
Yeah. Oh, there's an airship battle. I forgot about that part.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know, dude.
Boy.
It looked weird, but watch it be like phenomenal when it comes out.
Yeah. I mean, so far it looks okay.
But anyway, let's go to a game that we know is solid and top tier.
Okay.
Rick Sanchez got announced. He is coming into Multiversus. We've already known he was announced. But they
delayed him, right?
No, they delayed him for whatever reason.
So that was what they tweeted out, like something's coming, somebody's coming, and you were like, "Oh, Black Adam."
No,
he's not coming out until the movie.
Yeah, no.
Period.
Period. But yeah, it's Rick Sanchez.
Nice.
I totally forgot he was supposed to be in the game. Like nobody really even plays Morty. Like there are a couple people that play Morty, but not a lot.
Okay.
But
so Rick Sanchez got announced at TGS, or just during the week?
No, this was like 2 days ago. He got announced. Yeah.
Nice.
No, TGS. That was the Awakener was the last thing I had for TGS.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I did like the trailer for Rick.
Yeah, it was good. He just shows up.
Wonder Woman fighting.
Yeah.
And then fucking Rick just popping out. It's like,
yeah.
That's it.
It's good, dude.
I was like, okay, I get it. I like how they're doing the whole Smash Bros route with like announcing the characters too. I was like,
yeah.
Okay. I see what you're doing there.
It's solid, dude.
I see what you're doing.
I fucking love it.
Love to see it.
Let's see.
Knock Rick off that list.
CEO Taku, let's just gloss over this real quick. It is happening right now. So if you're into anime fighting games or games like Dragon Ball Fighters or Guilty Gear Strive, those are all being played at this tournament in Orlando.
Real quick, side news. Guilty Gear Strive is coming to Game Pass and coming to Xbox in 2023.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah.
So if you have not played the game yet,
definitely pick it up. It is
if it's going to be on Game Pass,
might as well just play it.
Might as well just play it there.
Yeah.
So that's cool. What were you saying?
But no, I'm just saying the tournament's happening this weekend. They already hinted Guilty Gear Strive is going to be announcing a character, but again, that's not till tomorrow. Most of the
after the top 8
announcements get during top 8. Yeah. So we'll find out who it is tomorrow. Nice. Don't have any hopes for anyone in particular.
Okay. Fair enough.
I know who I want, but I don't think she's going to make it in this game.
Who's it that you want?
Elfeltz.
Why is that?
She was so demoralizing stupid in the previous version that she's probably not going to make it. It was funny because I remember they did like a survey in all the different regions, like America, Europe, South America, and Japan. And they're like, write down your top 5 most requested characters to be put into Guilty Gear Strive, right? And they did, when you looked at just the top 3 from like Europe, North America, South America, like the top 3 were all interchangeable, the same 3 characters. But then you go to the Japan one, like 2 of the characters were the same as the other list, but then it had like some random character. And that one random character is the one that got chosen.
Damn.
And I think that was for the little girl who just came out.
Right.
And they were like, well, what the fuck, dude? Like, you have 3 other major regions that don't give a shit about that character, yet you went for the one that's in your known region of where you make the game. Like, people are pissed off and upset about
fan
it. So
service,
I feel
baby.
like it is definitely, it's fan service for that country. Like, you think, but the combined fandom of the rest of the world compared to what you have at your home country of an island, you would think you'd cater to that fan service more, which I think that's what they're going to do on this end to make up for it. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to call it right now is going to be fucking Johnny.
Yeah.
Because Johnny's the most requested dude.
I'm
not a fan of Johnny. He looks cool. I would definitely say Johnny looks cool as shit.
Yeah.
I just don't like the way Johnny
That's
plays.
a game I do need to pick back up again, dude. I've been wanting to play a fighting game and like actually get into it, like learn it. But I've been wanting to order like a hitbox.
Just wait for Street Fighter 6, baby.
I want to get a hitbox. Anyway.
I want to get a hitbox. But man, it's so hard, dude. I know it's going to be hard.
Yeah, but you got to relearn. And if you're going to learn.
That's the problem. You got to relearn.
That's okay.
Shit.
It's all right.
Bro.
I'm all right.
But I want to get a hitbox though.
Because if I play Strive, I play in Strive on gamepad. That's how I like to play Strive.
And see, I could definitely play on a gamepad compared to a hitbox, bro.
But I want one of those old school ones where it was basically like an old school Genesis controller. I think you had one of those Street Fighter ones where it was just like a D-pad on one side and
it had the 6 buttons. Yeah, dude, those are solid.
That's what I want.
Yeah,
like,
those are fun.
I don't know if anybody makes like a current.
They do. Hori makes it.
Hori makes it? For like Xbox or so I could just plug and play basically.
I'm pretty sure they have one for the Xbox One.
I'm gonna take a look.
For sure.
We're talking.
No, for sure, because I know Hori was still making all kind of peripherals for it. If not, dude, like you could probably get one custom made for you. Just go to like Arcade Paradise or Arcade Shock or whatever the fuck it's called. Like people that make fight sticks tend to sell all the accessories to make controllers too.
Oh, they do have it.
Yeah. But I remember Hori was making some for a good while.
So it's called the Fighting Commander. Octa.
Yeah, the Commander. Yeah.
Xbox Series X and S and Xbox One. So this one actually has a thumbstick. It has a thumbstick and a D-pad on the left. It's got the 2 triggers on each side, and then it's got A, B, RT, X, Y, RB on the actual face button.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
It's not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah, I know Hori makes it for sure.
What does the back look like? Oh, the triggers are fat, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, those things are fucking huge. I love it.
So you just play whatever other games with it, you know? How much is it?
$50.
$50? Yeah, it's not bad. Hori's always been solid on their pricing and shit.
Yeah,
even their arcade sticks were.
But that's what I would want. That's what I would want to play. Like, but I don't like the. I mean, I wish the D-pad had the separate buttons and not like a roll.
A roll. Yeah.
I like the separate buttons so I can know which buttons I'm actually hitting.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's just me. But anyway.
But yeah, it's out there. It's good.
They got racing wheels. I didn't even know Hori made racing wheels.
Oh, for sure they do. Like I said, they make all kind of peripherals for these fucking systems.
Yeah.
All kinds of shit. I'm pretty sure they have the flight stick ones too, for like flight simulators and Ace Combat and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people love those things, man.
Dude. Yeah, no, there's some good stuff on here. Anyway, what else we got there?
Let's talk about the biggest, I guess, the biggest news of the week was the Grand Theft Auto leaks.
Oh, I was going to go with the 4000 series by Nvidia getting announced. But go on.
Nobody can afford that, bro. Inflation's a thing. You can't even get the 3000s, bro. Much less the 4.
You can get a 3000. I got it right there.
I guess. But yeah, anyway, so did you get the guy's name that did the fucking, that hacked the shit, the leak?
Nah, I can look it up though. Go ahead.
I didn't get his name. I saw a picture of him and somebody tweeted like, that's exactly what I imagined he looked like. Like, it's like, what the fuck? But he's like a disgruntled ex-employee or some shit. Yeah, he hacked into some shit, leaked out images, early footage, I should say, early footage.
Very early footage, like alpha, pre-alpha footage.
Yeah, pre-alpha shit of Grand Theft Auto 6. He also leaked out some information on a canceled Red Dead Redemption 1 remake. I thought that would have been cool to have an updated look at it and to play that game. But,
okay, so his given screen name is Teapot Tuber Hacker. Okay. That's what it is. So he had hacked in, and he had also hacked the he did the Uber data breach not too long ago as well. That one happened like 2 weeks ago.
Damn.
So they have a Slack channel, which is where he just took the footage off the Slack channel, which is like a group chat basically. Mm-hmm. And he also got the source
still
code.
Around?
Huh?
Slack is still around?
Yeah. He got the source code for GTA 5 and GTA 6 thus far.
Damn.
And, they sent out a bunch of takedown notices and all that stuff. Yeah. And they also arrested the guy. The FBI did, because he was wanted for the Uber thing as well. But Teapot, what? Teapot, where is his fucking name? Teapot Uber Hacker. That's what it is. Teapot Uber Hacker.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Yeah. I don't actually have his name, but I'll look him up while we're talking.
But anyway, so the photos leaked and everything, and we've known for a while that this game has been in development, whether they made no announcement. Rockstar did say they're going forward with what they have, how they have it. This leak is not stopping, or it's not going to change the course for anything they're doing. So we still haven't seen anything official from them. But they did get a lot of criticism from fans. I'm using air quotes on those because fans don't tend to bitch and moan about early footage of what the game looks like graphics wise.
Right.
But they did it so much that other game developers came to the aid of Rockstar and were like, yeah, man, that's what early footage looks like for these games.
Yeah.
And so you have game companies like Naughty Dog, Remedy, Nintendo, and Bungie all tweet out early game footage of some of their biggest titles.
Yeah.
And then what the games look like at launch.
Right.
So go and look at the Destiny one, bro. There's like no HUDs, nothing. It's like garbage. Shit. And then it shows Remedy is the one that did
Control.
In the finished game, you have all this shit you're moving around, but in the other game, it's just you're moving blocks. And they're like, yo, that bitch playing 3D Tetris. They're like, they should have just kept it like that.
I'll tell you what I didn't like about the GTA 6 footage, though. It wasn't that it was pre-alpha. Is that it just looked too much like GTA 5.
Well, yeah, because to me, I think they have to use some of that shit from 5. Like, it has to be a carryover.
I mean, yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Some of it, not all of it.
I understand where you're coming from. But where I was like, oh, this just looks a lot like
5.
GTA Online. Like,
yeah.
It doesn't look bad.
It's gonna look like that because that's again alpha footage.
Right.
Like I would hope.
But this map, I'm looking at the map from the Homeboys.
When 5 came out, it was on what, 360?
Yes.
So they
and then
again,
you had
like how we don't know how long it's been in development. How many years? I mean, like
probably not. Probably like maybe a year and a half. Maybe.
Right?
Maybe.
So you have to think it's on the Unreal, right?
Oh wait. Because if GTA 5 came out during the 360 era, and then they had like right at the end of the 360 era, PS3 era, right?
Yes,
and then
that was in like 09,
right.
2010.
And then they did the update to the next gen consoles at the time, PS4 and the Xbox One, and then they ran that entire cycle.
Yeah.
And then now it had to have been in it has to have been in development for a little while. Like I'm gonna say 2 to 3 years.
Right, but think about it. Like 2 years ago, we were in the pandemic.
True. Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like they can't have just started on this like this.
They couldn't
year.
have. No, for sure.
It's got to have been like it's got to. They've
like
had to have
when
had for some
when
time.
did people get their hands on the Unreal 5?
It was 2 years ago. Like maybe 2.5 years
during
ago.
the pandemic, right?
Right.
Because I want to say that was the whole thing. Like during the pandemic, it's like, man, all these badass games could come out. It's like, oh wait, no, everything's getting pushed back.
I don't think Rockstar uses Unreal Engine.
I don't think they do either. Like, see, I don't know which. I don't know which one they're using.
You're fine. Keep going.
Yeah. But anyway, we got no official video, no official timeline, no official anything.
No, they officially said that yes, it was hacked out.
No,
yes,
they said that should happen, but like. In most situations like this, when shit gets leaked, they're like, "Oh fuck it, put out a trailer." They're on to us, whatever. Like throw out the trailer, it's ruined. But no, man, Grand Theft Auto and Rockstar's like, no, you're not getting the reveal trailer for this game
until we're ready.
Until we're fucking ready.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hell yeah, because they know when this game drops, bro. When this game drops, it's done for every other game that year.
Oh, anything Grand Theft Auto anytime.
Yeah.
Is just...
And of course, they're going to milk it for the next 20 years like they did this last one.
Except for, whenever they give the remasters to other studios, but we won't talk about that.
Yeah, that's not on them. That's them passing the buck off to someone else.
But it uses the Rage game engine. That's what it is. Oh, that's what it is. Rage that one, game. Yeah. It was yeah, they've been using the Rage engine since 2006 for their table tennis game. Remember Rockstar Table Tennis?
No.
It was the greatest ping pong game of all time.
Oh my god.
So good. So good. It was called Rockstar's Table Tennis. Really good.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, but yeah, it's pre-alpha, like it's just a baseline for the game. They were showing stick up, what was it, the chick? They have a female protagonist. That's been confirmed.
Yeah, that definitely been confirmed. But I feel like they're gonna go with the multiple protagonists again, right?
Yeah, there's a chick and a dude so far that have been shown.
I'm fine with that.
Which I'm fine with.
Yeah.
The map is huge.
Yeah.
Which is what I was looking at a second ago because I was just looking at the guy's Twitter account, which had gotten shut down, but his tweets are still up. The map is just huge. It's like this big giant island with like just an enormous city all the way across the west coast of it, and then 2 smaller cities on the east coast, and kind of like a lagoon in the center of the island. That's what it looks like. Have you seen it?
No.
Oh, okay. Here you go. Look.
No,
I'll zoom in on this. So you got this trail of islands like the Key West.
Oh, okay.
Right there. And
what city is it supposed to be?
Vegas. It was a Vice City.
Huh?
It was Vice City in the trailer. Or in the, not trailer. I'm sorry, in the leaked footage. In the stolen footage.
Well, Vice City was Miami.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Vice City.
Oh, my bad. Why did I say
Vegas? I meant Vice City.
Okay, so it's supposed to be Miami.
It's supposed to be Miami.
Vice City.
So it's got the Key West thing right there.
Oh, that makes sense for the fucking islands.
So you got this other big, long Galveston-looking island right there, and then the whole city in the background. And then you got another little city off to the north. And then you got another city like a little lagoon right there.
I like how everything's way more spread out. Because if you pull up Grand Theft Auto 5, a lot of the shit to the north and in the middle is just empty fucking mountains, bro. I did not like that. But you still had to go out that way to collect shit.
Yep.
Like it do random things.
I'm just looking through this guy's stuff. But yeah,
That's
that map
crazy.
looks dope. If that's the end game
map,
I'm perfectly fine with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with that too.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, but again, that game's probably not out for like 2024 or some shit, which will be good.
Well, according to this guy's Twitter, which I would believe a lot of things here.
Okay.
GTA 6 will only initially be released on the PS5.
That's funny as fuck. Why?
I'm just saying, bro.
Why? Does it say when?
It doesn't say when.
But why? That's weird. Why?
Oh, he's selling the GTA 5 source code. He only accepts Monero payments.
Who?
Monero.
The fuck is that?
I don't know. GTA 6 source code is no longer for sale. I'm guessing he sold it. And he said Rockstar offered him 3 Bitcoins for the GTA source code is back, which is 60 grand. I guess he was holding it ransom. This guy's a fucking piece of work, bro.
I love it that they're trying to entice the man with Bitcoin.
And he's putting it on socials. He's like, hey, they offered me 3 Bitcoin.
How many Bitcoins you want? What? How about you just give me 100 grand and we call it square, you assholes?
He's got all the weapons listed out here.
Okay. God damn.
Crowbar, Slim Jim.
What can somebody reasonably do with the source code?
You can take their like entire engine and game and make your own game and assets with it. Like the entire source. Yeah. That's what happened to Cyberpunk. Somebody took the source code
and did what
Cyberpunk.
with it?
Huh?
What'd they do with it?
I don't know. Nobody knows
Did
yet.
They fix the bugs? Yeah, like, what the fuck? That we fucked up like 5 years from now. They come on with another similar game to Cyberpunk, rename it.
Cyberpunk 2078.
And it's just Cyberpunk, but with no bugs. Like, what the fuck is this?
So he's just talking about all of his accounts that are getting like deleted.
Oh. Don't be a piece of shit hacker, dumbass.
Oh, and he actually like posts some of the source code.
Oh my god.
Bro, this guy is like man, he's a piece of work, dude.
Oh, I love it, dude.
He's a piece of work, dude. But what if this like delays the game, or they have to like start over from scratch because he took the source? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if he fucks over millions of people that want to play this game? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it sucks if he's going that route, but that's why I was asking. Like, I don't know what you could do with a source code, like, but if you could fuck up somebody's shit, like fuck it up. I mean, that's not cool.
Yeah, it's not like what he did was not cool. So.
Yeah, like what's the point of...
here we go. You ready?
Yeah. So
the alpha script, which before they started, they wrote a script. So it's titled GTA 6. Rockstar developer, Take-Two Interactive is the publisher. Development started in 2014. It's still using the Rage engine.
Damn.
And you have the story length is under 4,500 minutes.
Damn.
Story main characters, Ricardo, Casey, and Rose. Story map size is 140 miles squared. Map is going to be Liberty State, Carcer City, Vice City, Cottonmouth. Prologue is going to be South America. Time setting 2023. Production budget is $500 million. Estimated sales is $1 billion in the first 24 hours.
Well, I like how it said the date 2023 was for
the time setting.
The time setting.
Yeah. So next year's the time setting. Not saying that the game's going to come out next year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro.
That was the alpha script was last updated the 24th of June 2022. Yeah. That's what it says here.
Damn.
So I'm just looking through this guy's shit, dude. I'm surprised that this is still up.
They can't take it down, bro. They can't delete it all. It's on the internet, bro. It's there. Everybody has it. Even if they delete it, somebody's already got screen grabs.
2 days ago, he's like, I'm going to sell the GTA 5 source code. Like, he's not stopping. I mean, he did get arrested, but
they got internet in jail.
Anyway, so yeah, that's crazy that it happened.
Yeah,
it's weird. I hope it doesn't delay the game.
It's not.
I hope.
Call it now. It comes out next year.
Oh, okay.
Calling it.
I'm gonna
Fall.
say. I'm gonna say.
Christmas.
I'm gonna say 2024 holiday.
No, holiday 2023.
Dude, they haven't even shown a trailer for this game.
You don't need a trailer until like the year of.
GTA 5 had a
out?
trailer like a full year in advance because I remember me and Juan were so hyped for it,
Yeah,
especially
bro.
when they started talking about the online stuff.
What
and
we
they had
still
that
have?
one lady who talked like this in the trailer, and she was telling you all this fancy shit you could buy.
Yeah. You know what else we still have this year?
What?
The Video Game Awards.
Oh, true.
Yeah, December. Usually it's in December. So guess what's going to drop then? Grand Theft Auto 6. The Return to Vice City.
In 2023 and not the 80s.
Exactly, 2023.
Okay.
I hope they have a Tommy Vercetti homage of some sort for fucking Ray Liotta.
Definitely will.
Like, I just want to walk into like a shitty... No, not... I don't say shitty. I definitely don't want to say shitty. I want to walk into like a little cafe and it's run by an old Italian dude and it sounds like fucking Ray Liotta and he's like, my name's Tommy Vercetti. I used to be somebody on these streets. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't remember how the game...
Ray Liotta.
R.I.P. Ray Liotta. Like, I don't remember how the game ended with that dude. He might have fucking died or something.
No, he had like a full fucking...
Like, you made it, right?
That
like,
was you made it. That was like the first... remember you could buy the Scarface house? That was the one homage that they did out there. And then they had the Banana Club. What was it? That club that they had in Scarface where everybody's...
dancing.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, that was...
That'd be cool as shit. Anyway.
I need to replay Vice City, dude. I'm going to buy
the collection or whatever?
I'm going to buy the collection. Fuck
my God. No, because you still got to do that one fucking dumb mission with the little airplane.
The dodo bird?
Fuck that airplane thing, dude. Anyway, yeah, so that shit happened this week.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's fucking...
Just hope it doesn't delay the game. That's all.
Definitely, I hope it does not delay the game.
They're like, actually, we're going to scrap the Rage engine. We're going to start over from scratch.
On Unreal 5.
You'll see GTA 6 in 15 years.
10 years, brother. 8. You'll see it in 8 years. Well, if they start in 2014 and it comes out in 2023, that's 9 years. So, yeah, you'll see it in 2032.
It'll be GTA 2077.
2077.
Speaking of 2077, Phoebe, what is this? What are you doing? Can you get down? Get
the fuck. She's like, what? What you got
get
up
down?
here?
Come on. Oh my God, she doesn't want to go, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Phoebe, I love you, but you got to go. Go lay down somewhere.
She's like, I want to lay down over here.
Cyberpunk has passed Witcher 3's all-time peak player count on Steam because of Edge Runner's update.
All-time player count?
All-time player count. So the all-time player count for Witcher 3 at any one point was 103,000 people.
Concurrent. At the same
time, yes.
103?
103,000.
Okay.
And Cyberpunk 2077, 2 years or a year out or however long it's been.
Took them long enough.
With this Edge Runners anime that came out and the Edge Runners update is surpassed it at 104,000 concurrent players.
So what's the Edge Runners update, I guess?
They did a bunch of like bug fixes and stuff.
That's not the update I played, right?
No.
No, this is
like
new?
just happened 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
So the Edge Runners update added some new weapons and items in the game. It also fixed a bunch of missions. They added new gigs and stuff like that to the game as well.
Okay.
They fixed a bunch of perks that were not working correctly or not there at all, like that type of thing.
Should I give it another go? I mean, I beat it already once. Maybe try a different spec.
I would try a different spec, if anything.
If I were gonna do it again, I'd go like straight up all melee.
Yeah, that's a good
because I didn't do that. Like
they have there's a new implant for just like straight up melee characters because one of the characters in Cyberpunk anime is just like a straight up melee character.
Oh, nice.
So one of them is like purely focused on. So they did one for each archetype. So there was one for like tech. There's one for guns, and then there was one for just straight up like melee.
Oh, nice.
So they did add some stuff into the game for that whole like anime arc.
Nice.
So
okay, I didn't know that shit.
I didn't notice any bugs.
No,
I haven't come across any bugs.
Wait, what are you playing on?
PC.
PC, okay.
I haven't noticed.
But I feel like PC always had it the easiest. bug wise, like the least amount of bugs, I should say.
Not really. I was getting a bunch of stuff. I mean, there is some like okay, I take it back. I have had a few dumb bugs where like I'm talking to a character that we just got done doing a mission with, and they were using a weapon, and the weapon didn't disappear from their hand.
Oh, okay.
So it was like clipping through their body, and like they're like doing hand motions. But that's like the only bug that I've come across. But I'm playing with full RTX, full everything on. If you want to show, you want me to show it to you here in a little bit, I can. But
I believe you.
Everything plays fine, looks fine. I have no issues with it. I'm not playing it. The way I'm playing it now is I'm not playing it as an RPG. I'm playing it just as a FPS.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just going full on guns. And
that's how I played mine first through.
Yeah, seems more.
I didn't bother with hacking. I didn't bother with any of that. I just dumped all my points into the stealthiest gunplay I can get.
I didn't even do stealth. I'm just fucking running and gunning. I'm playing it like it's Doom.
No, with mine, it's like you want to be stealthy. Your opening shot is your best shot. Oh, okay. So as long as the gun had just a high damage output, not necessarily fastest higher rate, gunfire rate. Yeah, gunfire rate. Just as long as it was high damage. So a lot of the time I was running with a revolver.
Yeah.
Slap a silencer on it. Opening salvo, one shot to the head, one shot to the head.
How the fuck is this? Can you put a silencer on a revolver?
Yeah.
In real life?
No. I don't know if you can do it in real life.
I don't think so, because the chamber's open, right?
Again, this is a video game, bro. It's a video game, bro.
I'm just sitting here thinking, like, can you put a silencer on a revolver?
No, not in real life.
Anyway.
That was pretty cool.
But
that's cool.
Cyberpunk has officially passed Witcher 3 all-time player count on Steam because of a fucking anime and because they finally got around to updating the game a little bit here and there. Good. And like I said, their expansion comes out next year, and that's going to be the only expansion you get for this game.
But they've also said they're dedicated to seeing the game through or something. Like what?
Yeah, so I think with this resurgence that they're getting now
they're like, fuck it, next 2 DLCs.
I think that they might change their tune.
Good. I hope they do.
The
game has a lot to offer. Like,
I mean, it could have been so much better.
So much better, for sure.
Let me see what the actual current reviews are on Steam real quick.
Oh Lord, mostly positive. I don't know.
That's what I want to see. Like, what does it actually say? Hold on. But anyway, we could talk about Nvidia next if you want to.
Real quick before we get to that, because I know you got a lot to say on that.
I do.
Twitch announced that they will no longer allow gambling on their platform. So any type of streaming that's connected to the slot machines or any of those, they said the only thing they allow is like poker, which is like legalized gambling, but there is a bit of skill involved, whereas playing a slot machine, there's no skill.
Right. So
they made that announcement. There's not too many people, like, content-wise that I know play. Like, the only dude I can think of, his name is Trainwreck. But he's, like, real big. Like, at any point, you can jump on his stream, and he's got 100,000 people.
On Twitch?
On Twitch.
I've never seen that many fucking people watching anybody.
And he... 100,000?
100,000?
100,000, bro.
No.
Yeah.
No. I don't believe
that. A lot of people watch his stupid ass little stream, and all he does is gamble and play slots.
Okay.
Yeah, like, it's just weird. Like, I don't see the appeal to it.
Like, bro, hold on. Let me go. Let's go to Discover. We're gonna find out who the most watch. Was it like? Would it be under IRL, music, esports, games?
Fuck if I know what it's under.
All right.
I would assume just chatting, but
all right. So
it could not be just
IRL. Chatting. Anyway, keep going.
No, anyway, so they just put that out or whatever. But people say there's like a conspiracy going on about it because nobody's had a problem with the gambling aspect until like a week ago when people like Pokimane and Ninja started talking about it and talking about it in like a negative light.
Mm-hmm.
And so now all of a sudden Twitch puts it out there like, oh, no, it's no longer allowed. We're banning it. And I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. Like, again, I don't see the appeal to playing on it.
I don't blame you.
But it is what it is, bro.
But I'm looking at, I mean, Amaranth has 10,000 people watching her. Oh, pole dance outfit.
The fuck are you looking at, bro?
I'm just looking through just chatting, dude. Casimito, which I guess he's playing FIFA. He's got 40,000 viewers. That's the most I see. Bro, you see shit like this.
What, oh, just half naked chicks? Like
Just half naked
jacuzzi
broads.
shit? Yeah,
So
no.
stupid.
Yeah, those are fucking whack, bro.
Whack.
Whack.
Shit's weak. Yeah, but in total, right now, in just chatting, there's 215,200 viewers. Total. Like, that's the most... Everybody in total that's watching just chatting is watching that. Which is pretty high. But I don't see any like that. If it was just chatting, the live channels, the one with the highest views right now is at 20,000. Like that, 100,000 is fucking crazy. That's why I was like, that seems a little high. But hold on, let me filter. Yeah, viewers high to low. Highest one right now is at 20K. Which is still pretty high.
Of what? What is it, though?
It's just chatting. He's watching anime, it looks like.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, anyway.
No, but I can't. I remember his name was Trainwreck, and I was just, he's the only one I've ever seen, but I don't know what his shit's under.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's the only one. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Trainwreck.
Anyway, there's like a whole conspiracy on it or whatever.
He does have 2 million followers, though.
Yeah, and again, like he only just plays fucking slot machines. It's
1.6 million views, 1.7 million views. Yeah, I get it. I mean, I see how he's got a lot of views for sure.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Just for gambling?
Just for gambling, bro.
That's nuts. So they banned gambling from Twitch.
Yep.
What else do they do? That's it?
Just that, yeah.
Cut their pay, too.
Oh, yeah, they did for certain partners, not everybody.
Mm-hmm. For them largest partners.
For their biggest, which is weird, like your biggest...
Yeah, your names.
The biggest names on the platform went from a 70-30 split to a 50-50 split.
Yeah, get you some, cuz.
Some people are jumping ship. Some people might not jump ship.
Yeah.
So, who knows?
But
they also allow you to stream on YouTube at the same time.
Yes.
Like they announced that like 2 weeks ago or some shit.
Yeah, something stupid like that.
Anyway.
You couldn't do it before.
Yeah.
Let's get into this 4,000 series, bro.
That's all you, bro, because
all right.
I'm not tech savvy.
You ready for my
whatsoever
TLDR? You ready for it?
Okay.
Nvidia announced the 4000 series, the 4090, the 4080 16 gigabyte, and the 4080 12 gigabyte. My TLDR is I'm swapping to AMD next gen.
Why?
I'm out.
Why?
I'm out. Okay, so for one, the cards now, all the new 4000 series that they announced so far, the 4080s and the 4090, and all the partner cards that got announced subsequently after that, because Nvidia has to announce the Founders Editions first.
Okay.
They announce a price. Their starting price for their flagship card is $1,500.
Okay.
Anything that anybody else puts out after that, Asus, MSI, whoever, name another brand, doesn't matter. They're going to be above that. They can't hit the floor. They can't go underneath the floor.
Damn.
So for all those aftermarket coolers and stuff like that, if you want better cooling and all that stuff, because
Right.
I have a Founders Edition card.
Okay.
It's made by Nvidia, period.
Right.
Like, they designed that card. They built it, sent it out. That's their card.
Okay.
That is no branding, no MSI, no Asus, no nothing on it. All the other cards after that, they're going to be more expensive. So we're looking at, if you can't find a Founders Edition card, you're looking at $2,000.
Yeah.
More if you want a water cooled card, and all the cards are 3 to 4 slots. That's a 3-slotter.
Yeah. Damn.
Bigger than that.
Sheesh.
They're also pulling 100 watts more power, 125 more watts more power. This is on their flagship. That's a flagship. That's a 3090. So going from the 3090 to the 4090, the 4090 is going to use more power. It's going to take up more space. Anybody who has a vertical card, that's a horizontal card. Anybody who has the card standing up, in that case, like with that case style,
Yeah.
good luck fitting a 4-slot
Damn.
card in there. That ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna fit. You have to buy a whole new case. Not only that, they're using new power supply technology to power these cards. You have to buy a new power supply, brand new, off the line, the power supply 3.0 technology. And it basically the power supply tells the graphics card how much power it can distribute.
Right.
And the card will throttle itself based off of how much power it can pull from the system, which is a good thing. That's a good move to have going forward. But they're not offering any kind of, from what I've seen, they're not offering any type of like leeway on that. Like you have to have one of these new PSUs, power supply units. So far, I haven't seen none of the marketing or nothing like that. So I'm a little. Anyway, the marketing on these aftermarket cards from everybody else. I watched Gamer Nexus's video on it. It was like 15 minutes where they just showed all the cards that got announced.
Yeah.
With like this, no pricing.
Right.
The only pricing one was for the Nvidia one, the actual Nvidia one. They're coming with rods that you put from the bottom of that graphics card to where that little bottom plate is, because the card is going to be so heavy that you have to add the stick underneath it to prop it up so the weight doesn't tear your motherboard up.
Jesus.
So that's how heavy, that's how big they are. That's how massive they are. That's the biggest graphics card I've ever had. That's a 13-inch graphics card.
Yeah.
It's 3 slots. It's heavy as fuck. I probably should put something underneath that, to be honest.
Yeah.
And they're going to be bigger than that. That's crazy to me. Anyway, so they announced their, the flagship at $1,500. Then they showed off the 4080, right? But they had 2 different versions of it. The 4080 16 gigabyte, which was I think $1,200, and then the 4080 12 gigabyte, which was like $900. My main problem with that is it has the same number, right? 4080.
Yeah.
But at the end it has a 12 or a 16. The 16, of course, is the better one because it has more VRAM, but it also has higher clock speed.
Okay.
And I think that for the unsuspecting buyer, the person who's building their first PC, not knowing the difference, they're going to see 4080 and they're just going to grab the cheapest one.
Right.
Right? I was like, I'm just going to grab this 4080 that's $900 instead of not knowing what they're actually getting themselves. They're getting a gimped card, or they're getting the 4070 that's just being branded as a 4080 basically. I don't like that type of practice.
Yeah.
I'd rather it just be like, here is the 4080. This is how much RAM it has. Here's the card, right? They're doing too many different versions of it already, and they're not even fucking out. So they're just drawing a lot more power. They're doing some weird stuff. I don't know, man. I'm not the biggest fan of what they're doing right now, especially ever since EVGA put all that shit on blast.
Yeah.
And it's making me want to.
Jump
And
ship.
they said because flagship cards usually cost about a grand.
Right.
Like they've always had them at a grand. This one's at 15. And so Nvidia even sent out a statement. It's like the time of graphics cards going down, like the price is going down, that's never going to happen again.
Like they set the standard or something?
Followed by AMD going, we're going to drop the prices on our cards.
Yeah. Like you don't set the standard, bro. Like
AMD's like, we're just going to drop the price on our cards.
Yeah.
So eat that. So now their flagship, which was $1,000, right, where the benchmark is, their flagship just dropped $50. So it's on par with that card, which
cheaper,
is older, which is cheaper also. So I think for my next build, which won't be next generation, it won't be 4000 series, even though 4000 series had some good things that they added in. So they have DLSS 3.0, better ray tracing. They're basically saying the 4090 is going to be 2 to 4 times faster than that card there.
Damn.
But basically for the same fucking price. I mean, I bought that one during the whole whatever. Anyway. So like it's going to be 2 to 4 times faster when it's normally like a 25% jump. I don't know, man. Like it's a big jump. It's been a while since they put out a new graphics card. But the stuff that they're doing, I'm not really too happy with.
Right. Just their business practices.
Yeah, like like especially what EVGA put out there. Like I know that they were controlling the narrative there, but also I see a lot of truth to it.
Yeah,
at the same point.
Sure.
So I'm just kind of like, I don't know, man. Like I'm not gonna buy a 4090 or a 4000 series card in general. So I'm just kind of out.
Yeah.
Like I think I'm gonna be fine for a little while on anything that I play. But for those that are coming up, man, I would suggest taking a look
at other companies,
at other brands. I mean, you got Intel just released their flagship, or not their flagship, but like one of the mid-range competitors, and then AMD has just been silently chipping away at everything Nvidia, and but I mean everything else that I own is AMD. Like my Steam Deck is full AMD. My PS5, AMD. My Xbox is AMD, and I have no problems. In any of those games. So I'm thinking, and I had an AMD card for a while, which was probably bigger than that card there, longer anyway.
Yeah.
Because it had two cards in one. It was the R9 295X2. But sadly that one died on me. So I don't know, man. I might just go back to the red team, man.
Time to come back to AMD, bro.
Time to come back to, you got Nvidia, bitch. Shut up. As do I.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. But I think majority of people have
what?
Nvidia.
What are you doing? What are you clearing out notifications over there? You checking your Twitter?
Clearing out the notes.
So with that announcement, there was some other stuff that they were showing off. They're like having the ability now with this new RTX stuff to add RTX to games that never had it and are like super old as shit. So they showed a video. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Shut the fuck up.
So sorry I bored you, bro. I did not yawn through your entire fucking spiel. Give me some respect.
I can't help but to yawn, bro.
Oh, you're talking about tech stuff?
You already gave me the too long do not read version.
All right, fair enough.
Buy. Got it.
Oh, you still talking?
Yeah. Time to go to sleep.
All right, so they're adding like RTX into games that never had it before. So they showed off Morrowind with RTX.
Yeah?
Morrowind.
That's
came out for the original Xbox.
I was gonna say, holy shit.
Yeah. They also showed off Portal RTX.
Yeah.
They're actually gonna release that as an update. So I'm gonna end up replaying that.
Is Morrowind getting an update?
I don't know, man. I hope so. That's dope.
What about Skyrim?
Hey, I'm all about those games getting
those. Skyrim have RTX already?
Bro, if it would get an RTX update, that would be massive. I don't know if they could actually pull it off or not.
Okay.
But yeah, I was hyped for these announcements for 4000 series. I saw everything that I saw, and I just kind of gonna take a step back from that. I hope I hope a lot of people speak with their wallets and just don't buy, but
usually doesn't happen that way.
They talk a big game,
people
and
always want the latest and greatest of technology.
That's me. I'm one of those people.
It's weird.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Speaking of latest and greatest technology, Logitech had an announcement this week as well. They showed off this thing called the G Cloud.
Okay.
Right? It's a handheld gaming device, roughly about the size of a Switch.
Like a Steam Deck?
Yeah, but it only plays cloud games.
Whack.
Very whack.
Like what cloud games are? Like,
so you get Xbox Game Pass?
Yeah, but you can only just stream them?
Yeah.
That's weird, dude. I feel like last time I tried to stream a game, it was kind of choppy.
No.
Not good.
Well, here at my house, I'm good. I like streaming games. I don't have any problem with it.
Okay. Maybe
however, if I was to tell you, I'll give you something that size that you can't actually own any games for, right? I'm going to give you something the size of a Nintendo Switch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put it in your hands. I'm going to say you can't actually own any actually physical games. You can't install any games on here. It's only for cloud-based games. And it has a screen on it. It's got a built-in controller to it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got like a 7-8 hour battery life.
Mm-hmm.
How much would you pay for that?
$100.
Yeah, that's not what they're charging.
How much they charging?
$300 if you pre-order.
Interesting.
$350 if you buy after it goes to market. Interesting. So who the fuck is that for?
Who?
Because I could do all of that with the Steam Deck, and I can get that for $399. No, I have a Steam Deck. I could do all that for $399. I'd rather pay the $50 more and be able to play my entire Steam library.
That is true.
and do all the things I could do with the Steam Deck. You know what I'm saying? I could do emulation. I could.
Jesus Christ, why so much?
Bro, I have no fucking idea. Everybody's wondering that. Like,
was this the same commercial that had the white Xbox Series X?
I don't think so.
Because it was from Logitech, and I guess they did the commercial somewhere.
Really?
And they had all the consoles, right? But for whatever reason, like the chick was all in white, and then had like a white splash background, and all the console it had like the OLED, which is white, the PS5, which is white. It had like a Nintendo Wii. Right, but then it also had on Xbox Series X, but it was all white.
All white.
Yeah, but Microsoft hasn't said anything about it coming out, or if it was just color swap for the commercial or what. But I remember it was Logitech.
I haven't seen that
because this console that you're talking about is white.
Yeah,
yeah,
white.
That's what I'm saying. Like it was in the commercial.
So I don't know who this is for. I don't know who this is targeting. Like you can't take this out on the road, like unless you fucking tether your phone to it and you have 5G nonstop. Like, it's a portable handheld device that you can only play at home. Think about that. For $350. Whenever you can go straight to fucking Best Buy and get one of those Razer Kishis that I have down here for $100, attach it to your phone, and you have the exact same fucking thing.
You can literally just, certain games you just already play on your phone that you don't actually own.
Yeah.
But I guess it depends on what games, but even then it's like, for $350, bro, just go buy OLED, dude.
You can play Game Pass.
No, fuck that, dude. That's stupid. That's too much money.
You play Game Pass for $350.
Who's gonna buy it? It's just gonna fold. Watch. Give it a year. It's gonna be.
I don't even think it's gonna take a year, bro.
It's gonna be chilling next to the fucking PS Vita and the PSP, dude. As things they tried, it didn't work out.
The Ouya.
The what?
The Ouya. You remember that console?
The fucking Ouya. No.
It's the first streaming console, bro. But yeah, man, I saw that shit. Huh?
The
Stadia's there too.
Stadia's still around?
Still around. It's not any good.
God, dude. I'm surprised the Steam Deck is doing so well.
Steam Deck's doing.
Nah, that's a lot. That's different. I know.
Steam Deck's doing work, son.
Yeah, it's all right.
They're even releasing like. There's some other ones I should show you, but they released one that's like the size of that.
Yeah.
Which runs Windows, and it looks pretty dope. But I don't know how I feel about the battery life on it. I think the battery is like 2 hours long, maybe.
Oh no, we need longer than that, homie.
Yeah, I like the game for more than 2 hours.
Yeah, I need at least an 8-hour workday.
Wow, the Steam Deck doesn't last that long.
Oh, okay.
Steam Deck is like 4 hours.
Damn, that seems short though, man. Like for real, like
the Switch only lasts 4 hours.
Well, I mean, I don't have a Switch, but I feel like it should last longer. But at the same time, it sounds about right. 4 hours, because at the 4-hour mark, you're like, you should be getting up off your ass and moving, doing something. Go take a shit, do something, bro. Like,
for sure.
Go eat, touch grass. But I get it.
I mean, Steam Deck still has some work to do.
Okay,
for sure. They still got some work to do. They have competition coming into the work.
You're enjoying it.
Yeah, right? I like it a lot.
You definitely enjoy it. Right?
And I even hooked up.
It's worth the price, right?
Yeah, and I hooked up xCloud to it as well because I wanted to play Assassin's Creed from the couch while me and Alice were watching bullshit. Right. So I downloaded the program, I set it up, I got everything running. Like it's streaming from that too, so it's like no input lag. You know, it looks great. The console. What I like about the console though, whenever it's doing the cloud streaming, it doesn't even kick on the light. It doesn't make a sound.
No. I
just connect to it. It's streaming back to my Steam Deck, and I'm playing from there. It's freaking badass.
Nice.
So I can already do it. Why would I?
Yeah.
Why would I spend $350 for a portable game console that you need an internet connection for? Bro, it just drives me nuts. Like, who thought this was a good idea?
That's the problem. Nobody thought it through. They're just saying, hey, we have the ability to make this, to create competition, and then that they don't think it through.
No. But there is competition.
This is Logitech?
Yes. Which is one of the biggest gaming peripheral companies in the world.
Stick to keyboards and mouses, bro.
And racing wheels.
Oh, they do make racing wheels.
They make some pretty good ones. I got one sitting over here.
Yeah, you don't ever use it, bro.
I do. I played Gran Turismo. But yeah, so I don't know who it's for, man. And I think it's just going to flop because Steam Deck does have competition out there. But their competition, like that one that I was telling you, that's the same size as the Switch and really nice. Like they had some good ideas on that one. Like it has a charging port on top and on bottom.
Okay.
So I like that. That's a good idea that Steam Deck should have implemented.
Yeah.
It doesn't have any back buttons though.
That's weird.
And they're holy shit version, so they have 3 tiers. The base tier was like $400, and the max tier was $1,200.
God damn.
Yeah. So like if you want the maxed out version of that
$1,200.
$1,200, you could buy a laptop. A gaming laptop.
I could buy a 4080 for that bitch.
You could. You spend $300 more, get a 4090.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Bro. Anyway, but I just thought it was silly. You know,
yeah,
silliness.
That's nonsense, bro.
Anyway.
But nonsense.
That's all I had for this week, man. Unless you got anything else you wish to add.
No, that was everything I had on my list.
Sweet, man. Well, tell everybody where we can find you, man.
You can find me at everything at OS_chameleon with a K.
All right. That's it.
That's pretty much it.
What's everything? Like Grindr, Tinder?
Grindr, Tinder.
Yeah.
Pornhub.
Your
for
OnlyFans?
Sure.
Like Paige Van
Slacker.
Zandt? Paige Van Zandt got her OnlyFans out.
Does she?
I ain't mad.
But does she get naked?
The top half.
That's naked enough for me, dude.
Naked enough. Yeah. I'll show you after the show.
Just pop a titty out, dude. It's good.
Nah, I'll show you after the show.
All social medias, the important ones, like Twitter, Instagram,
Slackline.
TikTok.
TikTok. Oh, yeah, you got a TikTok. Yeah. Nice. As always, guys, you can catch me on all things social media at OS_onslaught. If you want to hit up the podcast, it's at Option Select Pod on all things social media. Or you can check out our website at optionselectpod.wordpress.com. As always, guys, we appreciate you for listening.
And we have merch coming soon, right?
Sure. You want to make it?
Yeah, okay, yeah, sure.
You want to pay for that? The initial investment is all on you then.
Okay.
As always, guys, we appreciate every single one of you guys for watching, listening, whatever it is that you guys are doing. However you're taking in the Option Select podcast, we greatly appreciate it, and we hope to see you guys back next week. Please take care of yourselves. Please do your best with whatever it is that you're doing, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Later.